School Sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience. The market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, North Windham, and Topsom. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. The place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Praise Auto Sales. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com. Dairy Queen Bangor. Get a DQ treat today at Dairy Queen on Broadway in Bangor. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 57 years. Eastern Maine Community College, start your future at emcc.edu. Bangor Savings Bank, since 1852. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. Dairy Queen Old Town. At DQ, happy tastes good. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. High School Sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by UMaine Finish Strong, Hidden Meadows, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, The Fitch Company, UMaine Athletics, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Union Street Towing, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Bangor Floral, Hannaford and Bucksport, Novus Glass, Hartford's Auto Service, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place and Polish, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hampden, Lloyd's Family Market, Quality Automotive, North Star Waste and Recycling, Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, The Farmer's Table, Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market, Coach House Restaurant, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Goslin's Bakery, Creative Options LLC, Twin City Tire, Harvey RV and Marine, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. Let's get you out to the game.
Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to Bordick Park here at Hampden Academy and welcome to high school baseball on Ticket TV. Today we feature a Class A North baseball game here in Hampden featuring the Camden Hills Windjammers and the Hampden Academy Broncos. Welcome into the pregame show presented by Bangor Savings Bank. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark coming to you from right behind home plate in the Darlings broadcast booth. Darlings in Bangor has you covered for sales and service. Visit darlings.com. Great to have you with us here on Ticket TV as we continue with our spring schedule. It has been a battle in some ways, but here we are this afternoon. There was a threat of some sprinkles here. Overcast skies currently. The lights are on here at Bordick Park. Not perfect, Ernie, but we'll take it at this point.
No, I was waiting for the 80 or 90 degree temperature to come in. But I woke up this
yesterday
morning and it's all clouds, and I said, uh-oh, not today. Got a little rain on the drive down here, nothing serious.
Let's take a look at the current standings in Class A North. Hampden Academy right in the thick of things there at 7-3 in the number 4 spot. Bangor, despite losing, has jumped into the number 1 spot over Oxford Hills. Mount Ararat also with just 1 loss. Camden Hills in the number 10 spot currently at 3-7, but this would certainly garner them some points.
Oh, certainly so, and they obviously need them because only the top 8 qualify for postseason play. We're talking about the Windjammers. Hampden having a good season, coming off a loss to Edward Little, a 1-run loss on Saturday to fall to 7-3, but they've had they've had a pretty good year so far. I'm not sure they're of the level of the top 3 teams, but they're right there with them and in pretty good shape to have a pretty good playoff position in Class A North, as long as they beat the teams they should be beating. And I assume that includes today against the Camden Hills team that's got just 3 wins so far.
And we saw the Broncos against Bangor right here at Bordick Park, right in the middle of that ball game. They had a lead before faltering late, but we'll see what happens here today between the Broncos and the Windjammers. Our coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV, presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. And we're also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, Wilson Street in Brewer. Available when ordering delivery through Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub. 2 sausages McMuffins with egg, 2 hotcakes, 4 hash browns, and 4 small hot coffees, all for just $19.99. This bundle deal is over 40% off and for a limited time. We're also presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. We'll take a quick time out here in the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the rosters for the Windjammers and the Broncos here on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a Deere. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food,
stay for the friends.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves, work you can see, work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Darlings in Bangor is hiring experienced Ford technicians. We've solved the 2 biggest challenges in the industry: warranty time and flat rate. At Darlings, you'll have guaranteed hours, retail time for warranty, and unlimited earning potential. We offer up to $40 an hour plus incentives, generous PTO, full benefits, and a climate-controlled shop. Apply today at darlings.com. You'll do better at Darlings.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to refresh your home at the Furniture Gallery. During our Spring into Savings event, brighten every room you have with lamps, rugs, and wall art. The Furniture Gallery is getting ready for warmer days. Enjoy 15% off outdoor furniture and create the backyard retreat you've been dreaming about. Speaking of dreaming, need extra sleeping space for guests? Our sleeper sofas start at just $6.99. Shop local, save money, and love your home this spring. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and Topsom.
With you from the Darlings broadcast booth. This is the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. Bangor Savings Bank has helped New Englanders achieve their goals since 1852. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Whether you're planning for today or building for tomorrow, we're here with personalized service and a commitment to what matters most to you. Visit Bangor.com. As I mentioned, we're in the Darlings broadcast booth. Darlings in Bangor has you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models, or used of all makes. Visit Darlings.com. And spring is here. It's the perfect time to refresh your home at the Furniture Gallery during the Spring Into Savings event. Brighten every room with lamps, rugs, and wall art from the Furniture Gallery. Shop local and save money and love your home this spring. The Furniture Gallery, locations in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and Topsom. Ernie, let's take a look at the rosters for the Windjammers and the Broncos. We'll start with the visitors from Camden Hills. John Perry right there.
Yeah, both these teams actually have good numbers. You see 17 varsity players there for Camden Hills. You've also got 20 on the JVs. So that's anytime you get anywhere from 35 to 40 kids, that's pretty good. 6 seniors, 6 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 2 freshmen for the Windjammers under Coach Andrew Hedrick.
And for the homestanding Broncos, as you see their head coach, John Perry.
Yeah, they've got 16 on the varsity and 13 on the JV, so they got 30 kids playing baseball here. No cuts were required for the Broncos this year, but a mix of veterans and quality underclassmen, particularly a good freshman class. 6 seniors, 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, 4 freshmen. Starting pitcher today is one of those freshmen, Drew McKinney, number 10, who's also been one of the leading hitters. He's now batting cleanup in the Hampden lineup as Coach Perry is looking around to kind of find some key hits. They had 11 hits against Edward Little on Saturday. Got behind early and wound up losing that game 5-4, but just were in a situation where they had runners on base but just couldn't get that one hit to played a couple of runs that would have made the difference. And so here they are coming off a loss that ended a 4-game winning streak.
And our rosters are brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Our coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV also presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. Also brought to you by Praise Auto Sales. Looking for your next ride? Praise Auto Sales on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day. No waiting for a sale. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit PraiseAutoSales.com today. And we're also presented by Casella. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at PowerOfHardWork.com. We'll take another time out here in the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. We'll come back, get Ernie's keys to today's contest here at Bordick Park. And beyond that, we'll get you the starting lineups and, of course, the first pitch. It's the Windjammers and Broncos here on Ticket TV.
The marathon of life can be challenging. Chores and responsibilities keep us from the things we once loved and the aspirations we set. But it's never too late to find your second wind. With an affordable, fully online program and advisors to help you along the way, you can cross the finish line at your own pace. Finish strong at the University of Maine.
Since 1852, Bangor Savings Bank has been helping New Englanders thrive by living our You Matter More promise. We invest in Northern New England because your ideas, your well-being, and your business matter to us. Our commitment is reflected in our caring employees, innovative solutions, and investments in local communities. At Bangor Savings Bank, you are at the heart of everything we do because you matter more.
Hi, I'm Steve Prey. My father built Praise Auto Sales on trust, integrity, and dependability. Today, we work hard to carry on those same qualities. Praise Auto Sales has now grown to 2 locations, which gives you a bigger and better selection to choose from. We have a wonderful service department. They really thoroughly examine every vehicle before we sell it and also maintain your vehicle after the sale. Our financing department works with banks, local credit unions, and alternative financing to help you get in the vehicle of your choice. At Praise Auto Sales, you don't have to wait for a sale. We offer every day guaranteed lowest price. We really are an extended family of grandparents, parents, kids. Come on out and see us and you'll see why we've been in business for 40 years. Plus, we do free appraisals. Praise Auto Sales, out of Broadway, Bangor.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
We are back here at Bordick Park getting set for some baseball action this afternoon between the Camden Hills Windjammers and the Hampden Academy Broncos. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the Darlings broadcast booth. Our coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV, presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning. Others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. Also presented by Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing for over 56 years. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, look good and feel good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. And we're also presented by Dairy Queen in Bangor. They have the new DQ breakfast collection, including Cinnamon Toast Crunch dipped cone, Fruity Pebbles shakes, or Choco Frosted Donut Blizzard treats. Whether it's breakfast time or not, visit 668 Broadway in Bangor. DQ, happy, tastes good. I always get kind of tongue-tied on that Cinnamon Toast Crunch dipped cone, Ernie. I'll get it by the end of the season.
A lot of short words all at once.
That's right. All right, you got the keys for us.
I do, and they all really revolve around hitting today.
Okay.
You mentioned just a moment ago, or it might have been during the break, I can't remember now, but Hampden had 11 hits against
people heard
Edward
that.
Little, which is plenty of hits, right, normally. But if you don't get the hit that drives the runs in, you wind up, in this case, losing 5-4, and it's a little bit of a frustrating loss because it wasn't a question of not being able to hit, but just to get the key hits.
That's the words, timely hitting.
Right, exactly. And so Broncos looking to do that today, get back on the winning track. I mean, they're 7-3, so it's not like they haven't had timely hits all season. It's just at that particular time would have been handy to have one or two more. As for Camden Hills, they have not hit tremendously well all season long. They opened the season with a 15-0 loss to Bangor, and in the last two games that they've played last week, they lost last Monday to Brunswick 8-1, and they lost last Wednesday to Edward Little 12-1. And one run a game is generally not enough to win, so they need some.
We know that as Red Sox fans.
Hits and right, exactly. Hits in time. They have scored 60 runs this season in 10 games, so they have been able to hit. But again, they're against the better teams, or some of the better teams. They've kind of come up empty on the offensive end. They've actually outscored Hampden by 2 runs. They've outscored Hampden 60-58, but Hampden's only allowed 40, and Camden Hills has allowed 83 in the 10 games, so they're averaging more than 8 runs a game in terms of the runs against, and they can't really afford to do that against Hampden.
Thank you, Ernie, for the keys to the game, brought to you by Praise Auto Sales. High school baseball, softball, and lacrosse here on Ticket TV, presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. And we're also presented by Dairy Queen in Old Town. The DQ $7 chicken strip meal deal has it all. 100% white meat, seasoned chicken strips, full-size fries, a drink, and a DQ sundae, all for just $7. And now you can get it with the new Honey Sriracha Dip. Visit 613 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. All right, we will take our final break here in the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. That'll do it for the pregame show. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups and the first pitch. Keep it right here on Ticket TV.
For over 80 years, Seaboard Federal Credit Union has been putting its members first. Founded in 1940, we've grown alongside our communities with branches in Bucksport, Ellsworth, and Herman. We're not a big bank, and we're proud of that. We're member-owned, community-driven, and here to help you build a better financial future. Whether it's saving for a goal, buying your first home, or simply managing everyday life. Seaboard Federal Credit Union, the smart place for your money.
You ever wish you could rewind everything? just play one more time. Back to when connections meant something, when we played to just play, and adventures started with nowhere to be and all day to get there. Somewhere along the way, we got stuck in fast forward. We forgot to hit pause and see that the open road to everything we miss is actually right in front of us. Find your open road with Harvey RV and Marine, Outer Broadway, Glenburn. From school drop-off to holiday road trips, your family deserves to feel safe, no matter the conditions. And at Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer, they'll help you find the best all-weather tires for your vehicle and any commute. With the best selection of all-weather tires in the Bangor area, Twin City Tire also offers the lowest prices on new tires, guaranteed. Save on new tires now, or get ahead and schedule your winter tire swap today at Twin City Tire and Service, proud sponsor of the Maine Black Bears, 609 Wilson Street, Brewer.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
Welcome back to Bordick Park here at Hampden Academy. Windjammers and Broncos just moments away from getting this game underway. Let's give you the starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors from Camden Hills.
Leading off for Camden Hills and playing shortstop is Cole Hedrick. Ezra Miller playing center field, Tucker Whitley at second base, and Jake Perez, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Ryder Lombardo bats fifth. He's the right fielder. DH is Walter Field batting sixth. He's batting for Brandon Nelson, the left fielder. Pitcher Carter Campbell. Third baseman Charlie Leonard and catcher Landon Hodgkin round out the batting order for Coach Andrew Hedrick of Camden Hills.
And for the Hampden Academy Broncos.
The Broncos leading off and pitching is Ashton O'Rourke. Rogan Lord, the catcher, batting second. Wyatt Allen at third base hits third, and Drew McKinney is DHing for Henry Armel in the fourth spot, the cleanup spot in the lineup. Jacob Kelly in left field is batting fifth, followed by first baseman Nixon Moores, center fielder Gavin Monyock, right fielder Caleb Smith, and batting ninth is the shortstop Logan Powers for Coach John Perry.
Starting lineups presented by Dean's Detailing in Bangor. And our coverage here today also brought to you by UMaine Finish Strong, 60-plus flexible online degree and certificate programs offered through Maine's flagship university. Apply now at umaine.edu/online. Get our national anthem here at Bordick Park.
At this time, would everyone in attendance please rise and respectfully move your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Ashton O'Rourke preparing to begin his warm-up tosses prior to this Class A North matchup between Camden Hills and Hampden Academy. Why don't we, while we're watching Ashton warm up here, let's take a look at the recent results and upcoming schedules for these two teams. And we'll start with the Windjammers. There you go, Ernie. Losses to Brunswick and a loss to Edward Little, 12-1.
Yes, indeed. And on Wednesday, the Windjammers host the Brewer Witches, and then they're off till the following Tuesday when they host Skowhegan. They also may have a game against Mount Blue either on Thursday or Friday of this week. They were supposed to play the Cougars last Friday, but it got rained out, and so they're going to be a little even busier than what it shows here.
And for the Hampden Academy Broncos, playing at home here
Broncos
today.
coming off a loss and a win against Brewer. The win at Brewer was the fourth in a row for the Broncos before that one loss at Edward Little. Big game coming up on Wednesday against Mount Ararat. Hampden, the 4 seed right now. Mount Ararat, the 3 seed, with just one loss on the season. And then on Saturday, 23rd, they host Lewiston, which is winless and right now pulling up the rear in Class A North.
All right, and our results and schedules brought to you by Union Street Towing. We'll run through the defense for the Hampden Academy Broncos. Playing at first base, Nixon Moores. The second baseman is Henry Armel. At shortstop, Logan Powers. Over at third base, Wyatt Allen. Left to right in John Perry's outfield, Jacob Kelly, Gavin Monioc, and Caleb Smith. Rogan Lord is the catcher, working with Ashton O'Rourke on the mound.
Yeah, O'Rourke in his last appearance was last Monday. Pitched 5 innings, allowed 6 hits, 8 strikeouts and 2 walks. So a pretty solid outing there in a Hampden victory. And he and Nixon Moores have kind of been the aces of the staff this year. Drew McKinney got the start against the freshman, got the start against Edward Little on Saturday. But they've been it's become a fairly deep staff for John Perry. Jacob Kelly's been a key reliever for him. And now O'Rourke, senior, right-hander, who's headed to the Naval Academy next year.
Nice.
Gets a chance to make the start here today.
First pitch coming at 4:09, and it's a fastball upstairs to Cole Hedrick, shortstop for the Windjammers. Cole, a sophomore. 1-0 pitch, and that one in there. 1 ball and 1 strike to Hedrick. Miller to follow, and then it's Whitley.
Might want to keep the ball down a little bit because the wind is blowing fairly stiffly out toward left field. Dimensions of 310 down the line and 357 to the power alley.
Ground ball left side towards the shortstop hole. It's going to get through. That's a leadoff single for Cole Hedrick. So runner at first, nobody out. Ezra Miller up next. Take another look at this base hit.
Yeah, it's solid ground ball where they couldn't catch it. And
dive there by Powers, coming up a little short.
Yeah, nice job by Hedrick as a leadoff batter getting on base here.
O'Rourke working from the stretch. Hits the zone. First pitch to Ezra Miller, center fielder for the Windjammers. O'Rourke looking over at first base. And that one nipping the outside corner, 0-2.
Yeah, that's an easy, tough pitch. Bill Brooks, the home plate umpire, Bill Julie handling the bases today.
Nixon Moores holding the base runner at first. Ooh, runner taking off, and he got a running start. The pitch is a called strike, but that'll be a stolen base for Cole Hedrick. Miller is rung up by Bill Brooks, plate umpire. 1 down, runner in scoring position now for Tucker Whitley.
Hedrick nearly got to second base before the ball reached home plate. He got a tremendous jump.
There are jumps, and then there's that. Pitch to Whitley, and just about the same spot as that called third strike. Good location from O'Rourke. It's 0-1.
Yeah, if he continues to throw it like that, he's going to get nothing but ground balls today, or strikeouts. That low right at the knees, outside corner.
Breaking pitch. Good stop there by Lord, one of the best catchers in northern Maine. Blocking that one successfully. 1-1. Roca look back at second, now to the plate, and this one off the end of the bat. Squibber over towards the on-deck batter, Jake Perez. Say hi, Ernie.
Oh, hey there. Yeah, we're here.
Good spot right here behind the plate. And this one is pulled foul. Past Coach Hedrick in that third base box.
Camden Hills, by the way, has a woman coaching at first base.
Yep.
Andrea Campbell, one of the 2 assistant coaches for Andrew Hedrick, David Hedrick. Another relative of the family is also an assistant coach.
Breaking pitch, this one low and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tucker Whitley. Trying to put the ball in play here, find a hole, and get his team on top. And that one again off the end of the bat. Whitley out in front for the second time here.
Whitley,
Still 2-2.
Whitley, a key member of the Camden Hills basketball team that won the North Regional title, made it to the state championship game. Not too many basketball players I see on this baseball team, though.
Oh, swing and a miss, off-speed pitch. Whitley a little too far out in front that time. He goes down swinging. Second straight strikeout for O'Rourke. 2 down. Hedrick still at second base. And Jake Perez to the plate.
Another player on that basketball team, Hollis Schwalm, who was also starting quarterback for Camden Hills football for the last at least 2 years. He is the manager of the baseball team.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Breaking pitch. Misses away to the right-handed batter. I like that, though. He's a standout player in a couple of other sports and contributing to a third sport in a very different way.
Indeed.
Hanging out with the guys. Breaking pitch dropped in nicely, 1-1. Today's game brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Great food, great drinks, great vibes. For takeout, call 947-5000 or visit unos.com. 1-1 deal, breaking pitch, and a bounder foul, third base way. So O'Rourke ahead in the count once again.
Yeah, he's off to a good start here in this first inning. I mean, ground ball into the shortstop hole. Not much you can do about that, but since then.
At least 3 pitches working for him.
Yep, and he's working it low and low in the zone, and that's a good place to be.
As these Windjammer batters off balance a bit, and this one is served to the right up on the berm. Still 1-2 on the cleanup batter. Our game today also brought to you by Union Street Towing, serving the greater Bangor area for over 40 years with towing, flatbed recovery, lockouts, and jump starts. Fully licensed and insured. Call 942-4200. Another 1-2 and a swing and a miss. So after the leadoff base hit and stolen base, Ashton O'Rourke strikes out Miller, Whitley, and Perez to end the top of the first inning. Windjammers nothing, Broncos coming to the plate. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
there's no reason to be overwhelmed. No. We can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
Back here at Hampden Academy, Bordick Park. Camden Hills kept off the board in the top of the first inning. Hampden Academy coming to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. Due up for the Broncos, the starting pitcher, Ashton O'Rourke, catcher, Rogan Lord, and the third baseman, Wyatt Allen. Golf season is here. Hidden Meadows Golf Course is open just 10 minutes north of Bangor. Enjoy a beautiful 9-hole course, driving range, and a fully stocked pro shop. Plan your round today at hiddenmeadowsgolf.com. We're also brought to you by Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, offering custom blinds, shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings. Bangor Window Shade, 105 Main Street in Bangor. Give you the Camden Hills defense here. Jake Perez at first base. The second baseman is Tucker Whitley. Cole Hedrick at shortstop. Charlie Leonard at the hot corner, left to right. In the Windjammer outfield, Brandon Nelson. Ezra Miller, Ryder Lombardo. Behind the plate is Landon Hodgkin, and there's a base hit to left field. Picking on the first pitch, Ashton O'Rourke, and he drills it towards the left field line, and the Broncos have their leadoff man on.
Yeah, and waiting on nothing is Ashton O'Rourke took that first pitch, fastball, from the sophomore Carter Campbell and drove it to the right of the third baseman for Camden Hills, Charlie Leonard. Solid base hit. And like Camden Hills did in the top of the inning, Hampden has its leadoff batter aboard.
Lord hacking away, hits it deep to left field, back near the wall, and it is gone. Rogan Lord also picking on the first pitch, drills it over the left field fence, and just like that, 2-0 Broncos. Well, you set it off here, Ernie, that there was the potential here today with that wind blowing out for somebody to go deep, and Rogan Lord did not wait long.
No, that didn't take long, and I suspect that won't be the last one either. Way that was, that was a well-hit ball, no doubt. But he hit it high, and it got up into that jet stream and just kept carrying. And the left fielder, Brandon Nelson, really not much he could do would be to drift back with the ball until he ran out of room. Ball hit about 325 feet, and the Broncos with a quick 2-0 lead.
Into the trees off the bat of Rogan Lord.
Going to mention Rogan Lord has really come on as a hitter this year. Kind of made his name noticed through his defensive play, but he's come on strong lately with the bat. Had 3 hits in the loss to Edward Little on Saturday, and certainly has picked up where he left off there.
Wyatt Allen, the third baseman, number 3 batter, a sophomore. 1-1 the count. Campbell, another sophomore, goes with a breaking pitch, and it's low and outside, 2-1. Campbell's pitch, and this ball is hit to left field, struck pretty well towards the gap. Outfielders converging, and it's going to be off the glove of Nelson, the left fielder. Throw into second, head first slide by Allen. 3 straight hits here for the Broncos in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, that one a line drive. Didn't take advantage of the wind quite as much, but well hit off the glove of Nelson, who was trying to range over into left center field, actually more towards center field. Couldn't come up with it, and Wyatt Allen, the sophomore, as you said, on second base with a double, 3 batters, 3 hits.
With a belly flop into second base. Ball 1 to Drew McKinney, serving as the DH in this one.
Talked about the pitching staff earlier. Allen's been a kind of a key member of that as a reliever, coming out of the bullpen in several games for Hampden.
Swing and a miss. Oh, foul tip out of the catcher's mitt, 1-1. Today's game brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU now open on Wilson Street in Brewer, bringing local service back by more than 60 years of serving Maine. Branches in Bangor, Brewer, and Aroostook County. Visit acadiafcu.org. And that breaking pitch misses outside.
McKinney, the DH, one of 2 starters from the freshman class for Hampden. As a matter of fact, the other freshman is the player he's batting for, Henry Armel, the second baseman.
Went off the end of the bat. On the ground. Ends up right below our broadcast position. 2-2 on Drew McKinney. Allen at second base. 2 runs in on the Rogan Lord home run. Lights have been on here at Bordick Park. Nice breaking pitch there, freezing the batter McKinney. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch. I just waiting for I knew the call was coming. I was waiting for it there, and I think everybody knew what was coming. And it's indeed the first out.
Campbell back to work, misses low. This is Jacob Kelly, the left fielder for the Broncos.
Campbell pitching out of the stretch now, but he did pitch out of the stretch for one pitch at the start of the game as well, out of the when he normally might be out of the windup when O'Rourke took him down the left field line for a base hit.
Fastball high, 2-0 to Kelly. Nixon Moore's due up next for the Broncos. And Campbell nipping the outside edge, 2-1. And that ball high in the air to left center field, ranging back Ezra Miller. He'll make the catch. Tagging at second is Allen, and he will make his way over to third base standing. So Jacob Kelly got underneath that one, flying out to center field.
Yeah, that ball carried a little bit. Seeing the center fielder one having to drift back there, but made the catch. But ball hit deep enough so that the base runner, Allen, can get to third base. This is kind of the situation here that Hampden was hoping to have more success with against Edward Little in that 5-4 loss. He had the 2-out base hit to bring the runner home. They've already got 2. They'd like to add to it.
Moore's fouling one at the backstop on the first pitch he sees. Breaking pitch. Nice stop there by the catcher, Hodgkin. 1 ball and 1 strike to Moore's, first baseman for the Broncos. And that one is in for a strike. This would be a little win for the sophomore Campbell if he was able to get out of this inning with just 2 being scored. Misses low, another block by Hodgkin.
Yeah, the way things started. But since those first 3 hits, no other base runners. Strikeout and a flyout.
A breaking pitch high, so the count is full now to Moore's. Gavin Monyock would hit next if Moore's can reach. 2 runs on 3 hits for the Broncos here in the bottom of the first. Breaking pitch, ground ball to third, eye-high hop across the diamond from Leonard to Perez, and that will do it for the Broncos in the bottom of the first inning. They get the 2-run home run from Rogan Lord after 1 here at Hampden Academy. 2-0 Broncos on Ticket TV.
With Maine's largest network of parts, Coastal Auto Parts keeps things moving. If it's got wheels and an engine, we've got the parts to keep it on the road, from work trucks to weekend rides. If it's on the road, we're behind it. At Coastal Auto Parts, we're driven by more than engines. We're powered by the people who count on us. Because serving our community is what keeps us going. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. DeansDetailing.com.
Black Bear fans, Maine football season tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets at goblackbears.com/tickets or by calling the ticket office at 581-BEAR. That's 581-2327.
We are back here at Bordick Park. Moving to the second inning, Ashton O'Rourke, who had a base hit, scored a run in the bottom of the first inning, scoring ahead of Rogan Lord, who went deep over the left field fence to make it 2-0 Broncos. Due up here in the visitor half of inning number 2. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Ryder Lombardo, the right fielder, Walter Field, the DH, and Carter Campbell, the pitcher. O'Rourke struck out the side in the top of the first inning after giving up a leadoff single. This one fouled behind the plate off the bat of Lombardo. O'Rourke consistently getting ahead of these Windjammer batters. Oh, 1. Breaking pitch. Low and outside. O'Rourke deals, and the fastball in at the letters. 1-2. And just a piece there by Lombardo. He stays alive. Today's game brought to you by Hannaford and Bucksport. Support your local student athletes this fall with Hannaford Bucksport. We're proud to cheer on our community's teams and help make their season a success. Hannaford, proud to be part of our community. Another 1-2. This is a slow hit. Ball to the left side. Allen straightens and fires to first. Lombardo is out number 1.
Good patience there by Allen. Didn't try to over-hustle it, even though it was a relatively slow chopper toward the shortstop hole. But just made his way to it, grabbed it, and threw a strike to first base. Mentioned he's a pitcher coming out of the bullpen. I suspect he's just a sophomore. I suspect his pitching role is only going to grow for the Broncos over the next couple of years.
It's Walter Field, the DH for Camden Hills, hacking away at the first pitch, fouls it back. Out of play, strike 1. Walter was very excited to be on Ticket TV today.
Let's go. We're happy when they're excited. Walter is senior.
0-1 pitch. That one's in there. Field awaits the 0-2. O'Rourke ready. Here it comes. Breaking pitch. And again, a piece. We'll see another 0-2 pitch.
They have live streaming down on the mid-coast. Was it Walter and Penny Crockett? Have been doing it for years and years and years. Don't know what they do baseball. I know they do basketball.
Check swing foul to the right. Still 0-2 on the DH field. Rogue delivers, and this one sinks down and in. Game today brought to you by Bangor Mall Cinemas, Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years, featuring luxury recliners and an upgraded food menu. Find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. Breaking pitch. Field takes ball 2.
Roke, like Campbell before him, pitching out of the stretch with nobody on.
And a swing and a miss. In under the hands of the right-handed batter. That is the 4th strikeout already for O'Rourke. 2 up, 2 down for the Windjammers here in the 2nd. Let's take a look at the upcoming live events on Maine Sports Leader. 92.9 The Ticket. That's the Red Sox and Royals coming up tonight. Pregame show begins at 6:40 tomorrow. A note here, no drive show tomorrow. The drive will be off the air tomorrow. We'll have ESPN programming because we need all hands on deck for a doubleheader.
A doubleheader
in
over
Old Town.
Victory Field in Old Town, indeed. Baseball and softball. 4:30.
Breaking
Start
pitch.
time on that.
Dropped in.
Oh boy, he's really throwing that breaking ball with a lot of confidence here, and he's getting the results he wants.
And that one is fouled straight back off the bat of Campbell. Let's go back to that upcoming schedule on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket real quickly here. So we'll have all hands on deck up at Old Town for that doubleheader. Let's hope those scattered thunderstorms don't interrupt our activity there. And on Wednesday, we get the Marquise Baseball Tournament. Maine Baseball taking on Albany in the first round, and then more Red Sox and Royals.
It's supposed to be humid, too.
Yes, it's going to be in the
Get ready for that.
mid to low 80s. 1-2, fastball upstairs. If Maine wins that first game, they'll be playing at 3 on Thursday against UMBC. And there is called strike 3. 2 more strikeouts for Ashton O'Rourke. He sets the Windjammers down in order here in the second. He's got 5 strikeouts on the day. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second inning on Ticket TV.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
2025 was an outstanding year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it happened because of you. We appreciate everyone who trusted us to help you buy or sell your next home. Here's to an even bigger 2026. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Carter Campbell back to the mound, preparing for his second inning of work here today. Gave up a 2-run home run to Rogan Lord in the bottom of the first inning. Due up for the Broncos here in their half of the second. Bottom third of the lineup, Gavin Monioc, the center fielder, Caleb Smith, the right fielder, and Logan Powers, the shortstop. High school baseball on Ticket TV, brought to you in part by Hartford's Auto Service. Complete auto repair for all makes and models. Over 30 years of experience at 62 Liberty Drive in Herman. Call Hartford's Auto Service at 989-6322 or visit them on their Facebook page. Also brought to you by Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market on Harlow Street in Bangor. They have boba, snacks, ramen, Jamaican patties, plus boba energy drinks exclusively at Brewer on Wilson Street next to Hannaford. Bangor store open Sunday through Wednesday 11 to 8, Thursday through Saturday 10 to 8:30, and the Brewer store open Saturday from 9 to 5. Monioc into the right-handed batter's box. Senior takes one outside and low, 1-0. And this one is high, 2-0. Misses outside. 3 straight balls to Monioc.
Campbell not that tall, but generates pretty good velocity.
Sophomore delivers a strike. Kevin Monioc has been the quarterback on the Bronco football team here in recent years. Gets a piece of this one, high in the air, shallow center field. Who's got it?
Oh, nobody.
3 Windjammers standing around. Here's a throw to second. Carter Campbell gets there, and out at second base is Monioc. Well,
I got it. No, you got it. No, you got it. Nobody's got it, but it.
Hopefully somebody said something.
Yeah.
They formed a triangle, and the ball fell right in between the 3 Windjammers. Good presence of mind there by Campbell as he dashed to second base.
Yeah, play goes 8-1.
There's a base hit for Monioc.
Yep, 4th hit for the Hampden Academy Broncos, but the first out as well in the inning.
Caleb Smith, the batter, took a ball, now a strike in the zone from Campbell. Caleb playing in right field today for the Broncos. And that one on the outside corner. Tailing pitch there from Campbell. And this one is high. Count even now to Smith. 2-2. Breaking pitch slapped past the third base coach, head coach John Perry.
It hung, but it stayed up a little too much for Smith to be able to turn on it.
Goes to the left side again. Right there is Nelson. He will stab it for the second out.
Well, Campbell seemed to have settled down 5 in a row now. Well, I say 5 in a row, but it's counting the play that began the inning, which is technically a hit and a throw out on the same play.
But it was not hit hard.
No. No.
Should have been an out.
Should have been an out.
The conventional way.
Yeah, that's going to be, in all the new stats we have, that's going to be another new one. Should have been
All
an
right,
out.
fly ball to center field. The call and catch is made by Ezra Miller. And Carter Campbell faces just 3 Broncos here in the second. We go to the third. 2-0 Hampden Academy on Ticket TV.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
Welcome back to Hampden Academy in Bordick Park. Ashton O'Rourke has tossed 2 shutout innings so far. He has struck out 5 Windjammer batters. Gave up the leadoff single to Cole Hedrick, top of the first inning. Since then, 6 straight retired, including the 5 strikeouts. Today's game brought to you by North Star Waste and Recycling. Remodeling or tackling a big project? North Star Waste and Recycling in Brewer has you covered. Roll-offs for homes, front loads for businesses. Call 989-4000 or visit 198 Derogo Drive in Brewer. North Star Waste and Recycling, dependable, on time, every time. And we're also brought to you by Novus Auto Glass. Call Novus Auto Glass today at 945-6688 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. Windjammers coming to the plates here in the top of the third. 8, 9, and 1 batters due. Charlie Leonard, the third baseman. Landon Hodgkin, the catcher. And then back to the top of the lineup, and Cole Hedrick. Roque ready for his first pitch here in the third, and a cut on and miss. 0-1 to Leonard. One and one now. Pitch by O'Rourke, and that's in there for a strike. 1-2. Broncos looking to make it 8-3 if they can pick up a victory here today. 5 games left on the schedule after this one. That one is a little bit low, 2-2. Breaking pitch in there, called strike 3. That is 3 straight strikeouts for O'Rourke. He has recorded 7 outs in this ball game, 6 of them via the strikeout.
Yeah, and it's been a mix in terms of third strikes in particular, a mix of pitches to get the third strike.
Seen the change, seen the fastball, seen that curveball. I thought I saw a slide piece earlier.
Yep, 3 strikeouts swinging, 3 strikeouts looking. So it's just a pretty complete pitching effort here so far.
Ball 1 to Hodgkin. And a swing and a miss.
Getting them with location, getting them with movement. Change of speeds.
Here's a call, strike. 1 and 2. And this one below the knees. Evens the count at 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Ashton O'Rourke. 2 outs here in the third. Let's take a look at the local programming on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. We have you covered at both ends of the day. Morning roasts from 6 to 8 a.m. Marcus Caesar, Tyler Cruz, Greg Hirsch, Brian Sullivan. And then we take you home with The Drive. There's Ernie, me, Aaron Jackson, and Mark Paulette. That breaking pitch in the dirt, knocked down by Lord behind the plate. This is Cole Hedrick. He started the ball game with a base hit to left field through the shortstop hole. Stole second, but stayed there as O'Rourke struck out the next 3 batters. Trying to strike out the side for the second time in this one. The right-hander's 1-1, breaking pitch, and just a piece there by Hedrick. Fouls it behind the plate, and once again O'Rourke ahead in the count. He's only thrown 14 balls. Here's a ground ball, again towards that shortstop hole. Powers went at the backhand, can't come up with it. Hedrick now 2 for 2 in the ball game with that infield single. He likes that shortstop hole.
Yes, that one was hit a little harder and a little more toward the second base bag, but all Powers could do was try to backhand it. Again, it was a hard hit ball, couldn't come up with it. And
O'Rourke will check in on the base runner.
Hedrick is now 2 for 2. Again, it's only 2-0, so Hedrick, who took off after his first hit, we might see him do the same thing here at some point in this count, get in scoring position.
So Rogan Lord has a wristband. You can see the electronics on his backside.
Oh, yeah.
So those pitch calls are coming in from the third base dugout. And the throw to first base.
Is that something that everybody does in your college circles?
Oh, pretty much.
I don't think we see much of it here at the high school level.
No. Here's a pitch in the zone, throw down a second. That'll be the second stolen base for Cole Hedrick. So he is in scoring position here with 2 outs. The pitch was a strike. It's 1-1 on Ezra Miller. So we take another look at that stolen base. Hedrick sliding in ahead of the tag.
Yeah, again, not as good a jump as he had in the first inning, but still
hard
a
to beat
decent
that
jump,
one.
a good enough jump.
Oh, high fastball. Miller could not lay off. Ezra behind in the count here, 0-2. And O'Rourke went right back to that same spot. This time Miller able to pop it out of play. You know, at the college level, they don't have that contraption that Lord, he's got wires, he's got a little receiver there. They don't have that. It just
they don't
goes,
have that type of device.
No. Whatever it is, and the pitch call at the collegiate level goes to both pitcher and catcher.
Okay.
There's no relay.
It's just between the two of them.
Yeah. 2-2 to Ezra Miller. Roque will step off the rubber and look Hedrick back to the second base bag. And this one is slapped to right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's going to go through,
boy.
And Lord is waiting for Hedrick. He applies the tag, and that will do it for Camden Hills here in the top of the third inning. Not a bad gamble. Took a perfect throw, and it was a perfect throw. Out number 3 at the plate. It's a base hit for Miller, but no RBI, obviously. We played 2.5 here at Bordick Park. 2-0 Broncos on Ticket TV.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you. And with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities. And right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
2-0 Hampden Academy. The Broncos coming to the plate here in the home half of inning number 3. Top of the lineup due. The pitcher Ashton O'Rourke, the catcher Rogan Lord, who had a 2-run home run in the first inning, and Wyatt Allen, the third baseman. Let's take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. Got 2 planned for you tomorrow afternoon, both beginning right around 4:30. One on the baseball diamond, one on the softball diamond. Herman at Old Town. Looking forward to those games. And then on Thursday, we're at the Winkin Complex on the campus of Husson University. Looking forward to seeing the Ellsworth Eagles on Ticket TV as they will be taking on the John Bapst Crusaders. And then Friday night from Coffin Fields, Edward Little at Brewer and softball action. That was our last game last year, Edward Little at Brewer softball.
That's right. A lot of games
in the postseason, of
all
course.
4 of those games with some significant heel point implications for every team involved.
1-1 to O'Rourke. That one very high from Carter Campbell. 2-1.
That was a heck of a throw by Caleb Smith to end that last half inning. Just a one-hopper perfectly to Rogan Lord. Didn't have to move, just waited for the runner to come to him. But you were right. In a game like this, you got to take your chances. If you're Camden Hills, you're not a team that maybe scores a lot against better pitching, and there was a chance. And take a shot, and
one
hope it's
bad
not a perfect throw.
And that is a called strike. 3-2. Whoa! There's my score sheet up against the netting.
Okay.
We got help. We got assistance here. Thank you. This one in the air. Left side's going to be out of play. Well out of play off the bat of O'Rourke. See another payoff pitch from Carter Campbell.
Well, I guess it's good the wind is blowing out to left field because the paper got caught in the netting
Yes,
and
indeed.
was being pushed into the netting by the wind.
And that one
Oh,
is
hit
going to
him.
get a piece of O'Rourke. Would have been ball 4. Officially a hit batsman. And the leadoff man on for the Broncos. Technically for the 3rd straight inning. You see O'Rourke trying to get away from that breaking pitch, but grabbed a thread or so on his uniform. This one in the air right side out of play off the bat of Rogan Lord with the 2-run blast to left field. O'Rourke,
pitch,
I was going to say O'Rourke, base hit on the first pitch. Second pitch of the ball game, or I should say in the bottom of the first inning over the left field fence. That one's going to get through the catcher Hodgkin, goes to the backstop. And moving up to second base on the wild pitch is O'Rourke. It's 1-1 on Lord.
Goes a pass ball on the catcher. Hodgkin.
Breaking pitch, and this one is fouled back to the backstop, the padding right below our broadcast position. Right near the H in Hampden. Fastball up and away. 2-2 to Lord. Campbell to the plate, breaking pitch, left it shy of home plate. Good stop there by Hodgkin. Second straight full count for the sophomore right-hander. Payoff pitch, and that ball is slammed to center field, and it's going to get over the head of the center fielder, Ezra Miller, rounding third and steaming his way towards the plate is O'Rourke. He will score, heading for third, and in there with a head-first slide is Rogan Lord. He is halfway to the cycle, Ernie, and he has got the two hardest, the home run and the triple.
Done the tough work here.
He's got 3 RBIs in the ball game.
Yes, indeed.
Another ball smoked off the bat of Rogan Lord. RBI opportunity here for Wyatt Allen.
Third extra base hit for the Broncos.
And that one off the catcher Hodgkin, but not far enough for Lord to give it a try. Today's game brought to you by Lloyd's Family Market in Old Town on Gilman Falls Avenue. Stop by and grab a fresh sandwich, pizza, or Chester's chicken. Don't forget the homemade whoopie pies, the cold drinks, the snacks. They have delivery on DoorDash and Grubhub. 2-0 to the Bronco third baseman. Now Hodgkin, a trip to the mound. We're also brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer for homestyle cooking and homemade desserts and an experience-friendly staff. It's the Coach House. Takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer. Online at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. And here's a ground ball at the right side. That'll get the run in as it goes past the diving second baseman. RBI base hit for Wyatt Allen. And the Broncos have doubled their lead here in the third.
Allen gets ahead in the count 2-0 and just pulls it on the ground just out of the reach of the second baseman, Tucker Whitley. Scoring easily from third base is Rogan Lord.
Coach Hendrick out to the mound to talk with Carter Campbell.
So the top 3 batters in the Hampden batting order are now 6 for 6 combined, with 4 runs scored and 4 RBIs.
Drew McKinney is due up. High school baseball and ticket TV brought to you by Maine Athletics. For Black Bear tickets and information, visit goblackbears.com. You can also get your tickets at goblackbears.com/tickets or by calling the ticket office at 581-BEAR. Strike one to Drew McKinney. He was caught looking in the first inning. It's ground ball back off the rubber, fielded by the shortstop Hedrick near the bag. He'll step on the bag, throw to first. That's a 6-3 double play. Nicely done there by Cole Hedrick.
Ball hit off the pitching rubber straight up in the air, but it couldn't have come down at a better place for Hedrick, as he was running in that direction toward the base anyways, and he was able to basically catch it, step on the base in one move, and still with plenty of time to go to first to get the DP.
Jacob Kelly standing in, takes a pitch outside. And that one is in the dirt, 2-0 to the Bronco left fielder. And this one is chopped foul up and over the right shoulder of the home plate umpire, Bill Brooks.
Tried to make a play on it, but
5 hits for the Broncos. O'Rourke hit by a pitch to start this third inning, and then they tripled by Rogan Lord, and the RBI base hit by Wyatt Allen.
yeah, they got 5 on the scoreboard. I think we've got 6.
Yeah,
3 in the first. They didn't count that one where the pop-up.
Yeah,
they threw him out at second.
It's a base hit.
Yep.
He wasn't thrown out at first.
No.
And you don't call that an error. It was a mental error on behalf of maybe 3 Windjammer players, but not an error in the scorebook. There's ball forward to Jacob Kelly, so he is on with 2 outs here in the third.
First walk of the game for either pitcher.
I like that. Pitch hit in the air, right field, shallow. It's going to drop in front of Ryder Lombardo. And moving over to third base is Kelly. That's a base hit for Nixon Moores. Number 7 for the Bronx.
When after the first, anytime you hit the ball in the air, it can be an adventure out there. That time, right fielder with a bit of a slow start on it, but it was going to be a tough one to catch anyways, as it was toward right center.
First and third, 2 outs, and here's another base hit for the Broncos. Gavin Monyock going the opposite way. He is 2 for 2. Ball gets past the right fielder. And the Broncos will have runners at second and third. It'll go as a base hit and an E9. Kelly scoring on the base hit to make it 5-0 Hampden Academy.
Sharply hit ball there by Monyock for the RBI single, as Kelly scores easily. Now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs.
8th batter in the inning at the plate here for the Broncos, Caleb Smith, the right fielder. Flew out to left field in the second. And this one is low.
Camden Hill's fortunate to get that double play off the ball off the pitching rubber. Otherwise, they'd be in a real jam here in the third.
Fastball high, 2-0. Today's game brought to you by Goslin's Bakery, 334 Harlow Street in Bangor. Open 7 days a week. Grab a breakfast sandwich or one of their legendary donuts or pastries they've been making since 1945. And that ball hit hard on the ground, and it's going to get through Hedrick into left field. That's going to score 2 more runs for Hampden Academy. As in from third, Moores, in from second, Monyock. And it is a 5-run third inning for Hampden Academy. They lead it 7-0. Second error in the inning.
Right through the 5-hole. Yeah. Sharply hit ball. And I wonder if the fact that Moores was kind of hanging around there out of the corner of Hedrick's eye caused a bit of a distraction, and that's all it took for the ball to get through.
Fastball misses upstairs. Broncos have batted around Logan Powers at the plate, flew out to center field in the second inning. Throw to first, and it's low. It's going to get past Perez to the warning track, and moving up to second base will be Smith.
Well, the defense is kind of broken down here. It's 3 errors in the last couple of batters between the ball getting past the right fielder on the hit by Monyauk. Gone both through the shortstop, and now that errant pickoff throw, and we've got an injury down at second base, Caleb Smith.
Hit the bag. Not sure if we can get another look at that. Him going into the second base bag in a pickoff play at first base was low. Perez had to track it down on the warning track, and Smith went into that second base with some aggression, and he's going to need some help. Here it is. Caleb. Ouch.
Oh, I heard
mercy.
me. Yes, turned his ankle, pulling up to.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's not good. That's at best a bad sprain.
Fans give Caleb a round of applause as some of his teammates help him off the field.
Yeah, it's the right foot. He's not putting anything on it. Maybe he's trying. Yeah, trying just a little bit there at the end as he comes off the field. It's good.
Positive sign. Didn't look good, so he's going to be replaced at second base by number 17, Kellen Bishop, a freshman.
You guys have 1 error or 2 errors on the line?
There's a called strike. And a swing and a miss. One ball and 2 strikes to the Bronco shortstop. Bishop at second, the pinch runner. And that fastball is high from Campbell. Carter Campbell, he's got a nice smooth delivery. Breaking pitch is fouled to the top of the screen, off to our right. And Logan, a healthy cut there, fouled it right off the end of the bat. Today's game brought to you by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. And that breaking pitch again above the zone. Count is full, 7-pitch at bat. Defensive breakdown here for the Windjammers. 3 errors in this half inning, and that one misses away. Ball 4, another Bronco base runner. And now the 10th batter in the inning for Hampden Academy will come to the plate. Ashton O'Rourke started this 5-run rally as he was hit by a pitch on a 3-2 delivery.
Campbell pretty efficient to the first 2 innings with 31 pitches total, but now he's up to 68 here, 37 here in the bottom of the third. Make it 38.
Foul to the screen, 0-1 to O'Rourke. On base twice, 2 runs scored, 1 for 1 officially. And that one is a called strike 2. And that one's going to get away from the catcher. Runners will advance. Over to third, Smith. Up to second, Powers. So 2 more Broncos in scoring position. It is 1-2 on the leadoff batter, O'Rourke. And a swing and a miss. Ashton going outside the zone there. Could not connect. He strikes out. Broncos will strand 2, but they scored 5 here in the bottom of the third inning. We go to the fourth. It is 7-0 Hampden Academy. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Darlings in Bangor is hiring experienced Ford technicians. We've solved the 2 biggest challenges in the industry, warranty time and flat rate. At Darlings, you'll have guaranteed hours, retail time for warranty, and unlimited earning potential. We offer up to $40 an hour plus incentives, generous PTO, full benefits, and a climate-controlled shop. Apply today at darlings.com. You'll do better at Darlings.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
We are back here at Hampden Academy. Ashton O'Rourke preparing for his 4th inning of work. His team leading this one 7-0. O'Rourke in the ball game to this point with 7 strikeouts through 3 innings. Let's take a look at the school profiles here, Ernie. We'll start with Camden Hills. There you go.
Here we go. Enrollment 745 for Camden Hills Regional High School of Rockport. Jeff Hart, the athletic administrator. He's been doing that for quite a while now.
Yes, he has.
Actually, former basketball coach. Jen Curtis, the principal for the Windjammers. Did you know Rockport split from Camden in 1891 after a disagreement over who should pay for a bridge's construction?
I'm taking my bridge and I'm going home.
They couldn't share it, huh? I mean, I assume it wasn't from Rockport to Camden.
You take half, you take half.
Right.
Pretty
That's how
simple
it
solution
typically
there.
is done. Then you put the town line sign right in the middle of the
That's right.
bridge. But apparently not.
No. All right, now for Hampden Academy. I guess we'll get that after this batter. All right, leading things off for the Windjammers. It'll be Tucker Whitley, their second baseman, number 3 batter. Breaking pitch, soft one there from O'Rourke, and a swing and a miss by Tucker. He'll be followed by Jake Perez and then Ryder Lombardo. Breaking pitch, dipped low, maybe a little inside as well, 1-1. That soft curveball again. This one left high. 2-1 the count. Whitley out in front of that inside pitch. Pulls it well foul.
Lights are on here at Bordick Park. I don't think they've been on for too long.
No, they have.
Oh, they have?
From the outset. Yeah.
Okay. Just never noticed them.
Off speed pitch in the dirt, 3-2. Camden Hills looking to get their leadoff man on for the second time through 4 innings. O'Rourke takes a deep breath. Here's his payoff pitch. Right down the pike, popped up behind the plate, back,
out, I think.
runs out of room. So we'll see another payoff pitch to Tucker Whitley.
Woman tried to throw it over the netting to John Perry. Didn't get it quite far enough, but it landed where he could just reach under it.
Well, she's
make the grab.
It's a little cold. Now she's looking for another one.
Yeah.
Another foul ball off the bat of Whitley. 7-pitch at bat to begin the 4th inning. piece there by Tucker, hanging tough, making O'Rourke work.
It's O'Rourke, 64 the pitch count. Actually did pretty well the first couple of innings with keeping the pitch count down despite all the strikeouts.
Time called by Whitley, steps out of the box. He continues to blow pretty briskly out towards left field. And Whitley continues to battle O'Rourke here. 9 pitches in this at bat. Keeping the on-deck batter busy. Jake Perez tracking down another foul ball behind home plate. Payoff pitch, and another foul ball off the bat of Whitley.
He's pretty much thrown everything in his repertoire at him, but
the kitchen sink.
That may be coming next.
Here's pitch number 11, and it's on the outside corner, called strike 3. So O'Rourke finally wins that battle. Picks up another strikeout. That's 8 in the ball game for Ashton O'Rourke, and here is the school profile for Hampden Academy.
761 the enrollment. John McCallion, the athletic administrator, and Susan Thibodeau, the principal for the Broncos. And did you know Hampden Academy's curriculum in the 19th century included navigation and advanced mathematics aimed at students heading into maritime careers?
There you go. Strike 1 to Perez.
We've had did you knows about all the maritime activity coming up the river here during the war days in the early
It was darn British
years of the post-American Revolution. I'm going to make sure they're not going to come back again, apparently.
We're going to be ready for you.
Yeah.
Here's a chopper left side. Charging is Powers. Flips it over to first. And Perez is out number 2. Nice job there by Powers. Did not rush things.
No. It's a couple of plays like that. He just... one earlier in the game by the third baseman, Wyatt Allen. That time it was Logan Powers who saw the pace of the ball and took his time knowing he had enough time to make the throw to first base.
Fastball for a strike to Ryder Lombardo. Grounds it out to Wyatt Allen. I think that's the play you were talking about earlier.
Yes, it was, indeed. That was the only non-strikeout out of the first 2 innings.
2 fastballs, 2 strikes. This fastball slapped down the right side, slicing foul. Land on the warning track. Still 0-2 to Lombardo. Coverage of high school baseball on Ticket TV brought to you in part by the Fitch Company, electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters. Ready to tackle complex projects? Visit fitchcompany.com. Breaking pitch and a swing and a miss. 2 more strikeouts here in the 4th inning for Ashton O'Rourke. And he retires the Windjammers in order. We've played 3.5 here at Bordick Park. It is 7-0 Broncos. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
For the past 10 years, Next Home Experience has grown because of you. Every buyer, seller, and referral helped build who we are today. And your milestones became our memories. The future is even bigger. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
We are back here at Bordick Park. Thanks for joining us for some high school baseball here on Ticket TV. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark in the Darlings broadcast position. You can see us right behind home plate on the left side of your screen as we move to the Bottom of the fourth inning, Broncos coming to the plate. It'll be their 2, 3, and 4 batters, Rogan Lord, Wyatt Allen, and Drew McKinney. Broncos picking up 2 in the bottom of the first inning on a 2-run home run by Lord. And then they scored 5 in the bottom of the third, getting a little help from the Windjammers, who committed 3 errors in that inning. RBIs in the ball game, 3 for Lord, 1 for Wyatt Allen, 1 for Gavin Moniak. Other 2 runs scoring on an error by the shortstop Hedrick. Carter Campbell still out there, his first pitch, and Lord sends it deep, well over the Bronco bullpen, but foul.
Another one.
So he's got the home run, he's got the triple. Wants a single or a double in this at bat.
Yeah, he's finding the gap. I think there were some defensive changes in the outfield, but I didn't catch them.
I want to remind you of our philosophy here on Ticket TV. Straightforward and simple. Don't charge you anything. You can watch it in 2 different manners. Live. This is, what is this, May 18th?
Yep.
About 5:18 in the afternoon. There's a pop-up on the infield. Whitley will make the catch. So Campbell gets the leadoff batter for the first time, technically. Leadoff batter was retired on the same play in the second. Bloop single into center field by Gavin Moniak. Went for second, thrown out there. There's a line shot to first. Oh, now, was that on the transfer? No, it was not on the transfer. So that'll be another error on Camden Hills. Let's take another look at this. I put my head down.
I did too.
Ready to write F3. Oh, I
he's
guess
kind
it
of
was.
bobbling it
Yeah.
as he brings it down a little bit.
Yeah. Home plate umpire is going to talk it over. Bill Brooks and Bill Julie. Oh, they're going to say out on the transfer.
Yeah, I think that's a good call there.
So 2 outs now.
Because once he brings the ball down, he's working on the transfer.
Yep. 2 outs, bases empty now for McKinney. Fouls the first pitch off. We are in Hampden, I should say, here at Bordick Park at Hampden Academy. And we are brought to you by Pat's Pizza in Hampden. Whether playing or just watching, baseball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Maine Road in Hampden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahampden.com. Another foul ball off the bat of McKinney. It's 0-2. Breaking pitch, line, and this will be caught by the third baseman, Leonard. And Campbell retires the Broncos in order here in the bottom of the fourth inning. We head to the fifth. Broncos leading at 7-0 on Ticket TV.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to refresh your home at the Furniture Gallery. During our Spring Into Savings event, brighten every room you have with lamps, rugs, and wall art. The Furniture Gallery is getting ready for warmer days. Enjoy 15% off outdoor furniture and create the backyard retreat you've been dreaming about. Speaking of dreaming, need extra sleeping space for guests? Our sleeper sofas start at just $6.99. Shop local, save money, and love your home this spring. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and Topsom.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
7-0 Broncos as Camden Hills comes to the plate here in the top of the fifth inning. 2 up for the Windjammers. It'll be their 6, 7, and 8 batters. Walter Fields, Carter Campbell, and Charlie Leonard. Today's game brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered since 1927. The best in tires and service. Visit them at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or online at bangortire.com. Want to remind you of our social media channels. And follow all things Ticket and Ticket TV. On TikTok, sports.net.maine. On Facebook, 92.9 The Ticket. On Instagram, 929 The Ticket. And don't forget our YouTube page, Sportsnet Maine.
Do have a defensive replacement for Hampden. Alton Potter into the game. Number 1. He is a sophomore. He's in left field replacing Jacob Kelly.
Walter Field, the batter, took a call and strike from O'Rourke. Ashton struck out the side in the first, 2 Ks in the second, struck out 2 more in the third and 2 more in the fourth. Ground ball to third. Allen throws to first in time. Using that pitcher's arm right there to get Field at first.
A couple of those. Airless baseball by the Broncos so far.
Brings up the pitcher, Carter Campbell. O'Rourke hitting that outside corner, down low in the zone once again. This one too low. You can see Gavin Monyak in our center field shot. Center fielder.
I think Bill Brooks took that off the bounce.
Bunt and home plate umpire taking a hit. Something about extra padding. He was rubbing his stomach.
Well, we all. John Perry told Rogan Lord to go out to the mound and talk to O'Rourke to give.
It is courtesy.
Yeah, he kind of got halfway out there. And
all right, the count is 1-2. Painful second strike for the home plate umpire.
It's probably more painful a little bit later.
Ground ball to third. Allen right on the edge of the grass. Bobble. Fire to first. Going to be too late this time. Throw gets away from Nixon Morse, but backed up nicely by a trio of Broncos. The right fielder, the catcher, and the second baseman all over there.
Well, I guess I took care of Hampden's airless game.
There you go. Bobble at third there by Allen, just could not quite pick it up quickly enough.
He knew he had to hurry because, again, this one was down the line and hit softly. And Campbell, the pitcher, gets on base with 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Now it's Leonard, the third baseman. Runner going at first, pitches high. Here's a throw by Lord, head first slide by Campbell, and he's in safely. As the third stolen base in the ball game for the Windjammers.
Haven't had a ton of base runners, just 5, but pretty aggressive on the base pass once they do get on base.
A little check swing may have slowed Lord's process down just a little bit there. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Roke misses low, 2-1. This pitch is low, 3-1.
And that would be the first 3-ball count of the game for Ashton O'Rourke.
And that ball is stroked to right field, but there to make the catch and the runner taking off for third base, that's going to result in a double play. Catch made out there by the right fielder, Bishop. And Campbell taking off for third base is doubled up at second. Play goes 9-2-6, and that'll do it for the Windjammers here in the fifth. We played 4.5 at Bordick Park, 7-0 Hampden Academy.
2025 was an outstanding year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it happened because of you. We appreciate everyone who trusted us to help you buy or sell your next home. Here's to an even bigger 2026. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
You ever wish you could rewind everything and press play one more time? Back to when connections meant something, when we played to just play, and adventures started with nowhere to be and all day to get there. Somewhere along the way, we got stuck in fast forward. We forgot to hit pause and see that the open road to everything we miss is actually right in front of us. Find your open road with Harvey RV and Marine, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
Back at Bordick Park, we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Hampden Academy coming to the plate. They lead this one 7-0, 7-8-1 for the Broncos, 0-3-3 for the Camden Hills Windjammers. Today's game brought to you in part by The Growing Place and Polish, helping families grow for less while polishing your home for a fraction of retail cost. Check them first, check them often. Do Green, sustainability always trending at 1221 Broadway and 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. Carter Campbell back to the hill. Today's game also brought to you by the Farmer's Table for home-style cooking just like Mom makes. Visit the Farmer's Table, 15 Stetson Road in Corinna. Coming up on June 22nd, that's Monday, June 22nd, it'll be the third annual Ticket Awards from Hero Sports Grill in downtown Bangor. Looking forward to our third event. And want to remind you, or tell you, inform you, that this week the voting will begin on the fall season.
Okay. Oh, now I can hear it.
Now that the music's
well, we're getting down. I mean, we're, what, May 18th, right?
Yes.
What's the date? Do you have a...
June 22nd.
Okay, so just a month away, and we've got
it's actually
fall
5
awards,
weeks from today.
Winter awards, spring awards.
Yep. So the voting will begin this Thursday, and we'll have 8 fall categories for you. Nominees in soccer, football, field hockey, and cross country. Ooh, oh my goodness. Carter Campbell threw down his glove and grabbed his right elbow.
Yep.
Oh, man, you hate to see that. Sophomore, 15, 16-year-old, and glove came off, and he immediately grabbed that right elbow. Tucker Whitley out there with some...
I think he's certainly done.
Yeah, so Carter Campbell will depart. And we will see a new Windjammer pitcher. Just very quickly back to the Ticket Awards. Left fielder is going to come in and take over on the mound, I believe. So we will have the boys soccer player of the year to vote on. We will have the girls soccer player of the year to vote on. We will have the soccer team of the year to vote on from this past fall. We'll have the high school football player of the year to vote on. We will have the high school football team to vote on. We will have the field hockey player of the year to vote on, along with the field hockey team of the year, and we will have the cross-country runner of the year to vote on. And then the following week from Thursday, we'll start the voting for the winter season, followed by a week of voting on our special categories, followed by a week of voting on these spring sports.
Indeed. Looking forward to that.
Yes, indeed.
Charlie Leonard, the left fielder, moves to the bump, as the youngsters like to say. And he will get as many pitches as he needs to warm up because of the injury situation that forces Campbell out of the game.
So Charlie Leonard, freshman, on the mound for the Windjammers. Today's game brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, family owned for over 30 years. Open Monday through Saturday with monthly $100 giveaways. Old Town Redemption Center, located at 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call them at 827-7887.
Carter Campbell, 4 innings pitched, 8 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 8 runs so far. Responsible for, not responsible for anybody here, so he's going to wind up 8 hits, 8 runs. We'll have to check on the earned runs here in a minute.
So Leonard inherits a count of 2-0.
7 runs on 8 hits, of course. The score is 7-0.
Jacob. Actually, no, this is not Jacob Kelly. This is number 1, Alton Potter, as already mentioned last half inning, went in to the ball game. Batting for the first time in this one, and he foul tips it into the catcher's mitt. It's 2-2. Nixon Moore's due up next, and then Gavin Moniak. Leonard goes with a breaking pitch, left it above the zone. One tied up, the right-handed batter, so Leonard comes into the ball game, or comes to the mound, I should say, from left field, and strikes out the first batter he sees. Leadoff man set down here in the 5th inning for Hampden Academy. It'll bring up Nixon Moores. Nixon is 1 for 2. Has scored a run in this ball game. Called strike. Good location there from Leonard.
Yeah, it's coming in looking strong. Took what, maybe 8 or 10 pitches tops in terms of warm-ups.
And that's a breaking pitch for a strike, 0-2.
So we're ready to go.
Another breaking pitch, called strike 3. Moores didn't like the call, but he is rung up. So 2 batters face for Leonard, 2 strikeouts. Now it's Moniak, the center fielder. Gavin is 2 for 2. Has an RBI and a run scored. Leonard also a very quick worker.
Yes.
Swing and a miss by Moniak.
Reminds me of Ashton O'Rourke in the first 2 or 3 innings. I mean, he's continued to pitch well, but mowing him down very early.
0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Freshman right-hander delivers. Breaking pitch. This one just a little bit outside. Tantalizing.
Just missed.
Moniak did not offer, and it's 1-2. And that
hit
pitch just got a piece of Gavin, so he is on with 2 outs. Second Bronco batter to be hit by a pitch here today. Taking another look at it from our center field camera, a breaking pitch that just didn't bend enough.
Yeah, just above the left elbow and the bicep, yeah. That hit him about as much as the first hit by pitch hit O'Rourke back in the 3rd inning.
Fastball is high. Caleb Smith, the batter. And a swing and miss. Actually, this is Bishop at the plate. Bishop taking over in right field for the injured Smith. 1-1 to Kellen. A breaking pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Today's game brought to you by Crystal Clear Family Pet Center. Watching high school sports this spring on Ticket TV. Don't forget your pets. Visit Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, 33 High Street in Ellsworth, locally owned, with expert care for your feathered, finned, and four-legged friends. Find them on Facebook. Pitch is in the dirt, 3-1 now to Kellen Bishop. Smith, while he was in the game, 0 for 2. Three-one pitch, runner going at first. It's outside, ball 4. So Mogniak now at second base, Bishop on at first. 2 outs, and the batter will be Logan Powers.
First stolen base of the game. Well, no, wasn't a stolen base. He's running. I wrote down SB when I meant BB.
Leonard to the plate, and this one off the plate, I believe. 1-0 to Powers.
Yeah, right off the front, popped up. Leonard wants to be a little careful. Your top of the order is coming up next after Powers.
Leonard deals, and it's outside. Today's game also brought to you by Quality Automotive in Brewer, where reliable service meets expert care. From routine maintenance to major repairs, their team keeps your vehicle running right. Experience the Quality Automotive difference at 13 Abbott Street in Brewer. Visit qualityautomotiveme.com. This one popped up straight up the chute, and the catcher, Hodgkin, will make the catch in fair territory for out number 3. Good job there by Charlie Leonard, forced into the ball game with the injury to Carter Campbell. He keeps the Broncos off the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We head to the 6th, still 7-0 Hampden Academy on Ticket TV. Here you go, Ernie.
From school drop-off to holiday road trips, your family deserves to feel safe, no matter the conditions. And at Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer, they'll help you find the best all-weather tires for your vehicle and any commute. With the best selection of all-weather tires in the Bangor area, Twin City Tire also offers the lowest prices on new tires, guaranteed. Save on new tires now, or get ahead and schedule your winter tire swap today at Twin City Tire and Service, proud sponsor of the UMaine Black Bears, 609 Wilson Street, Brewer.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Amazing.
Ashton O'Rourke working on a shutout through 5 innings. Camden Hills coming to the plate here in the 6th inning, while Ernie Clark's favorite song plays in the background.
Yes.
Today's game brought to you by Saliba's Rug Cleaners, family owned for over 70 years, specializing in rug cleaning and repair. Visit 69 Hillside Avenue in Bangor, online at salibasrugcleaners.com. We're also brought to you by Bangor Floral. Make memories. Send flowers from Bangor Floral in the In-Town Plaza, 332 Harlow Street in Bangor. Landon Hodgkin, who just made the final putout in the bottom of the 5th inning, make his second trip to the plate. Struck out swinging back in the 3rd. Here's a hard hit ball right at the shortstop. Powers on a hop throw to first, little low.
Oh!
And Moore's able to pick it, but the runner is safe at first base. So Hodgkin will reach. Good hustle out of the box. Let's take another look at it here. Bang, bang play at first base. That's a tough, I mean, you have to score an infield single, right?
Yeah, I think. I didn't really get a good view of the first time.
No, it was a one-hopper right at him.
Well, the ball was on a hop. The throw was on a hop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, does that make it an error, the fact that
I don't think so. Whoa, that throw down a second almost got O'Rourke right on the back of the head. And safe at second base is Hodgkin. Well, I mean, the scoreboard is definitely wrong for Camden Hills.
Well, they don't record errors.
I know.
Yeah.
But they got 2 hits up
yeah,
there. They have at least 3.
At
even
least
if
3.
You call that one.
Yeah. I guess the ball bouncing off the dirt slows it down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good scoop with the first baseman.
1-1 pitch. Misses. 2-1 to Cole Hedrick, shortstop leadoff batter. He's got 2 of the Camden Hills hits. Also has a couple of stolen bases in the ball game. Takes that breaking pitch high, and it's 3-1. Camden Hills with 4 stolen bases in the ball game.
Yes. Yeah, been aggressive when they've gotten on base.
Ooh, check swing, foul
That
ball.
hit. Yeah, foul.
Hedrick holding that bat high above his right ear. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled back to the screen.
I would suspect this would be O'Rourke's last inning, just with the pitch count building up toward 100. And the Broncos have used their bullpen quite effectively throughout the regular season so far.
Another payoff and a check swing grounder foul to the right side of that first base bag. Stay tuned after the ball game for the McDonald's post-game show. We'll have highlights for you. Ernie will give us the game recap. We'll announce our play of the game and our player of the game as well.
Oh,
3-2 again, and Hedrick could not pull the trigger. He is caught looking. That's out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning.
Strikeout number 10 for Ashton O'Rourke. 16 outs, 10 by way of the strikeout.
Broncos have had some solid pitchers over the last few years here. Lost a lot from their pitching staff last year, but guys like O'Rourke and McKinney. Who am I missing? Obviously out of the bullpen, Wyatt Allen.
Oh, Nixon Moores.
Nixon Moores.
The primary starters, Allen. Jacob Kelly's been in as a reliever. Maybe missing somebody here, but.
Nothing in 2, the count on Ezra Miller. And make it 0-3. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Strikeout number 11 for Ashton O'Rourke. 2 outs. Hodgkin still at second base, and now Tucker Whitley coming up. Whitley struck out swinging in the first, caught looking in the 4th.
At least 2 in every inning but the 5th, when he had none, apart because of a double play.
A little low. Armel, the second baseman, trying to keep that runner close. Now ground ball to Henry, and off his body, picks it up, throws the first for the out, and that will retire the side here in the top of the 6th inning. Windjammers get the leadoff man on, but they do not score. They've been shut out through 5 1/2. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you. And with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities. And right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
For the past 10 years, Next Home Experience has grown because of you. Every buyer, seller, and referral helped build who we are today. And your milestones became our memories. The future is even bigger. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Made it sound like... Okay.
Welcome back to Bordick Park here at Hampden Academy. Here's your score, 7-0 Broncos. They are 3 outs away from their 8th win of the season against 3 losses. And there are some Bronco fans, on the third base side. Fan Cam is brought to you by Maine Athletics. Black Bear football season tickets on sale now. You can get them by calling 581-BEAR or by going to goblackbears.com/tickets. Charlie Leonard back to the hill for Camden Hills. Top of the lineup due up for the Broncos here in the 6th inning. O'Rourke, Lord, and Allen. Let's take another look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. Busy day tomorrow. A couple of games from Old Town, baseball and softball, both beginning at 4:30. Thursday, baseball, Ellsworth at John Baps. Friday night, Edward Little at Brewer in softball action.
I believe I saw, because Herman beat Bangor last Friday night, a wild game, 12-8. I believe that moved Herman from about 7th to 1st.
Really?
In Class B North.
Wow. That is a jump. 1-1 now to Ashton O'Rourke. Ashton 1 for 2 officially. Singled, scored in the first, hit by a pitch, scored in the third, struck out swinging in the fourth. Here's a ground ball to third, throw over to first in time. Nice play there at third base by Cole Hedrick.
Yeah, Hedrick's had a pretty good game individually. Stayed down on that one.
Started at shortstop, now playing at third base. Brody Archer, freshman, is in at shortstop. All right, leadoff man retired. Brings up Rogan Lord. 2-run home run in the first, RBI triple in the third. Last time up, popped out to second. Takes a strike here from Leonard. One is low, 1-1. Two and one to the batter, Lord. Wyatt Allen in the on-deck area. Man, this one fouled. Allen will pick up the foul ball. 2-2 to Rogan. And this one pulled foul over towards the third base dugout. Curveball, and this one is spanked into right center field. That is a base hit. And Lord will stop at first, so now he has 3/4 of the cycle with the base hit, the triple, and the home run. May not get another at bat in this ball game.
Looks like probably not, but still pretty productive day. Senior catcher. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, a couple of runs scored.
Allen pulls this one foul. Wyatt at the plate. He's got a couple of hits. Doubled in the first. RBI base hit in the third. Last time up, lined out to first. Leonard's 0-1, breaking pitch, and a swing and a miss. Two pitch, and Allen in the air, center field, coming on the center fielder.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice catch there, down around the knees. Making that catch, Brandon Nelson.
Well, I think I spoke too soon. I think some other games were reported after I had seen Herman up to #1, but they are listed here as 4th now. But still, that's up from 8th.
Good jump.
Good jump there. And Old Town is 6 in the baseball, so there's some heel points available.
Lord going at first, ground ball through the right side. Base hit for Henry Armel. He is on at first, and over to third base goes Lord. First and third for the Broncos with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
First at bat for Armel. He's been DH'd and said, "You don't need to DH me, coach." Knocks one solidly in the right field.
A good game against Bangor when we were here last couple of weeks. One high and tight to Potter. Runner going at first. Ball in the air to center field. And the catch is made for out number 3. Broncos will strand runners at first and third here in the bottom of the 6th, but they lead at 7-0. We go to the 7th inning. Camden Hills with their last chance on Ticket TV.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
Top of the 7th inning, Windjammers coming to the plate. They trail in this one 7-0 to the Hampden Academy Broncos. Due up for the Windjammers, it'll be their first baseman, Jake Perez. He'll be followed by the right fielder, Ryder Lombardo, and then Walter Field, the DH. Broncos 7-3 coming into this one. Number 4 in the Class A North standings. Camden Hills 3-7, number 10 coming into this matchup here in Hampden. Maybe we can take another quick look at the current standings in Class A North. Bangor Rams, despite losing to Herman on a game on Ticket TV on Friday night, they are now in first place in Class A North. And a couple of, well, a few really good teams right behind them. Oxford Hills, Mount Ararat, still just with 1 loss on the season. There's Hampden Academy, Edward Little, Messalonsky, Mount Blue. So you got 7 teams there, well over 500. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? We got some bad information. I apologize. Bangor not in first place. Oxford Hills
Oxford
still
Hills.
in first place, 9-1. Bangor's second, 9-2. Okay, so we've had one more Oxford Hills game since that our graphic was made, because they were listed at 8-1 on there. They're 9-1.
Nobody's fault. I mean, some of these games get reported at different times.
Yeah.
And
Bangor 9-2 in second. Mount Ayr at third, 8-1. Hampden Academy 4, 7-3. Edward Little not 6-5. They are now 6-6. Messalonski's only played 8 games. Mount Blue's only played 8 games. And then it's Brunswick in 8th place. All right, Jacob Kelly is the new pitcher for the Hampden Academy Broncos, taking over for Ashton O'Rourke. Here is Perez. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Kelly's first pitch popped up right side over towards the Camden Hills dugout. There's Lord. He's got it. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Let's take another look at the upcoming live events on Maine Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket. Red Sox, after losing 2 of 3 in Atlanta, move on to Kansas City. They'll try their luck there. Beyond the Ticket airwaves, the next 3 nights, American East Baseball Tournament. First round, Maine against Albany. Black Bears lose in that game. They swept Albany over the weekend. If they lose, they'd be out at single elimination in the first round, but if they win, they'll be taking on UMBC on Thursday at 3 p.m. Black Bears have nobody to blame but themselves for not being a number 2 seed, losing 3 the previous weekend to UMass Lowell. We'll see how the Black Bears fare in Vestal, New York at Binghamton University. This one in the air to left field, and the catch is made out there.
Brody Archer, with his first bat of the game, goes the opposite way.
And that's Ashton O'Rourke in left field making the catch.
So he simply switched places with Jacob Kelly.
Kelly gets a strike call. Get a pinch hitter here. And here's a ground ball to the left side. Ooh. Up with it cleanly is Allen. Guns it across to Moores. And that is your ball game. The Hampden Academy Broncos pick up win number 8 on the season against 3 losses. Camden Hills falls to 3-8. There's your final line score, 7-10-1 for Hampden Academy. No runs for hits, 3 errors for Camden Hills. We'll be right back with the McDonald's post-game show. This is high school baseball on Ticket TV.
Darlings in Bangor is hiring experienced Ford technicians. We've solved the 2 biggest challenges in the industry, warranty time and flat rate. At Darlings, you'll have guaranteed hours, retail time for warranty, and unlimited earning potential. We offer up to $40 an hour plus incentives, generous PTO, full benefits, and a climate-controlled shop. Apply today at darlings.com. You'll do better at Darlings.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. DeansDetailing.com.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to refresh your home at the Furniture Gallery. During our Spring into Savings event, brighten every room you have with lamps, rugs, and wall art. The Furniture Gallery is getting ready for warmer days. Enjoy 15% off outdoor furniture and create the backyard retreat you've been dreaming about. Speaking of dreaming, need extra sleeping space for guests? Our sleeper sofas start at just $6.99. Shop local, save money, and love your home this spring. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and Topsom.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Black Bear fans, Maine football season tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets at goblackbears.com/tickets or by calling the ticket office at 581-BEAR. That's 581-2327.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Welcome back to Hampden Academy, Bordick Park. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark with you from the Darlings broadcast booth, and we welcome you into the McDonald's postgame show. It's brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's, Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. And we begin our postgame show with the game highlights. They are presented by Next Home Experience. Get loot and get sold with Next Home Experience. And here's Rogan Lord.
Oh, yes.
Bottom of the first inning.
I know where this one went. Over
High
the fence.
and deep. And gone.
You just mentioned the wind blowing out, and he took advantage of it. That followed a leadoff single by Ashton O'Rourke.
On the first pitch, and then on the second pitch.
2 pitches into the bottom of the first, and Hampden's already up 2-0.
His teammates waiting for Rogan, who also had another extra base hit. And this is the triple right here.
Extra bases here.
No, that was, here's the triple.
Yes,
yeah.
Over the head. Coming in the third inning.
Roque scoring.
Yeah, Roque led off with a single.
Here's Lord sliding in safely at third base.
Roque led off with a hit by pitch and went to second and passed ball before scoring on the hit by.
There's Wyatt Allen.
Lord.
Base hit to right field.
That drove home Lord to make it 4-0. This wound up being a 5-run inning.
Gavin Moniak with a base hit. Could pass the right fielder. Moniak ending up at second base. RBI base hit going to second on the error by the right fielder. And there's an error by the shortstop, Hedrick, allowing 2 more runs to score. 3 errors in that third inning for Camden Hills, helping the Bronco cause.
Made it 7-0, and that would be all the runs that were scored in this game as Ashton O'Rourke and Jacob Kelly combined in the shutout.
All right, from the game highlights, we move to the game recap. Game recap is presented by the Furniture Gallery. Here's Ernie.
Final score once again. Hampden Academy, 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Camden Hills, 3 runs. Little dispute on the hits. I have 3. Everybody else has 4. Well, not everybody else, but our keeper of the scoreboard has 3 errors, 3 left on base. That was that hit where the 1-hop throw to first base.
Yeah.
I get that. Anytime you throw it in the dirt, it's an error, as far as I'm concerned.
The Ernie scoring.
That's my scoring. Sorry, Pitt. Sorry, Batter. Winning pitcher, Ashton O'Rourke. 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, 11 strikeouts. He was on. Jacob Kelly with a 1-2-3 7th inning for the Broncos. I mentioned Rogan Lord, 3 for 4 with a home run, a triple, and a single in that order. Scored twice, drove home 3. Wyatt Allen with a couple of hits, a double and a single, and a run batted in. Gavin Monyock, 2 hits, pair of singles, also was hit by a pitch, scored a run, drove home a run. Also a run scored by Jacob Kelly and Nixon Moores. For Camden Hills, Cole Hedrick, the leadoff batter, went 2 for 3, a couple of singles, 2 stolen bases. Ezra Miller also with a single. That coming back-to-back in the 3rd inning. But O'Rourke got out of that jam unscathed. And again, O'Rourke struck out at least 2 batters. Struck out the side in the 1st inning after giving up a leadoff hit to Hedrick. 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, none in the 5th, although a 9-6 double play eliminated a base runner. 2 more in the 6th for O'Rourke to finish with 11. And then again, a 1-2-3 7th by Jacob Kelly improves the Hampden Academy Broncos now to 8-3 on the season, and Camden Hills dips to 3-8.
All right, thank you, Ernie, for the game recap. Now let's move on to the play of the game, and this one kind of set the tone for the day for the Bronco offense. Logan Lord, who had 3 hits on the day. Here's his first. And he sent it over the fence in left field. There was a breeze blowing out to left field, but Rogan getting a good piece of that one.
Yeah, I expected more, but
up into the tree. That had to be about 330 feet.
Yeah, no doubt, because it was about halfway between the third base line and the 357 sign and the power rally in left center. I expected more, but really there weren't that many balls hit to left field. There were some deep balls. Matter of fact, the triple by Lord in the 3rd inning went over the head of the center fielder, who was already drifting back but just couldn't catch up to it. But Lord will take that one, and the Broncos will take that one as they wait for him at home plate.
Rogan taking his time, and
Good
why
trot
not?
There for Lord.
Why not?
He's a senior, Rogan.
Why not? All right, so that's your play of the game. It's brought to you by Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen on Broadway in Bangor, and Dairy Queen, 613 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. And now it's time to announce our player of the game. Player of the game brought to you by Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center in downtown Bangor.
Yeah, obviously a great game for Rogan Lord there with the 3 hits and nearly a cycle, 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Hard to go against the pitching job that Ashton O'Rourke did. He really mastered the batting order of Camden Hills, dominating with a variety of pitches to a variety of locations. He was all around the plate, but the key was he was around the plate. Had just 1 3-ball count in the entire game. Again, 11 strikeouts, no walks. The only batter that really got to him was Cole Hedrick with a couple of hits, a couple of ground ball hits into the shortstop hole. Other than that, he basically shut everybody else down, and the senior right-hander gets the nod as our Heroes player of the game.
Congrats to Ashton O'Rourke for being the player of the game in this one. Let's take one more look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. Double dip tomorrow from Old Town High School, Victory Field, as we'll have baseball and softball action involving the Herman Hawks and the Old Town Coyotes, both games beginning right around 4:30. And then on Thursday, we'll be at the Winkin Complex at Huston University. John Bapps hosting Ellsworth in baseball. And then Friday night from Coffin Field in Brewer, it'll be the Edward Little Red Eddies taking on the Brewer Witches. Let's thank our team for their work here today. Producer, director, technical supervisor, Max Pottle. Scoreboard operator, Luke Gagne. Camera operators, Quentin Tidwell and Sydney Hurst. And the broadcasters, Ernie Clark, my broadcast partner. Ernie, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Jim Churchill saying good evening from Bordick Park. Your final score. The Hampden Academy Broncos pick up win number 8 on the season against 3 defeats. They score 7, and they shut out Camden Hills here today. This has been high school baseball on Ticket TV.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience. The market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, North Windham, and Topsom. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. The place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Praise Auto Sales. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com. Dairy Queen Bangor. Get a DQ treat today at Dairy Queen on Broadway in Bangor. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 57 years. Eastern Maine Community College, start your future at emcc.edu. Bangor Savings Bank, since 1852. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. Dairy Queen Old Town. At DQ, happy tastes good. Casella. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. High school sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by UMaine Finish Strong, Hidden Meadows, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, The Fitch Company, UMaine Athletics, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Union Street Towing, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Bangor Floral, Hannaford and Bucksport, Novus Glass, Hartford's Auto Service, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place and Polish, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hampden, Lloyd's Family Market, Quality Automotive, North Star Waste and Recycling, Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, The Farmer's Table, Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market, Coach House Restaurant, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Goslin's Bakery, Creative Options LLC, Twin City Tire, Harvey RV and Marine, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. High school sports on Ticket TV is a production of Sportsnet Maine and Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket.